No, I'm not going to share my screen. Hello, are we live? Hi guys, it's me, Rebecca Robeson, and I'm here to talk to you today about Christmas. Guess where I am? In San Diego. Come on, Maria. You guys, I'm in San Diego to work on a couple of my design projects, and this is Maria. You guys remember her from that amazing all-house tour that we did? It was in January of this year. It was like that. What was a $6 million home?
Oh, yes.
So
Hi, everybody.
Not chopped liver. This is Maria's store, and I actually came in this morning just to shop for one of the projects. Okay, you guys remember the video that I did with Vivian and RJ? They had the water leak. Remember them? Well, I'm back to complete that project. We're actually in the middle of the install right now. They actually moved back into a hotel again so that we could do it. I know, right? But Maria's store is an amazing design store here in San Diego. What's this area called?
This is called Carmel Valley, but it's
Come up here.
Del Mar, California.
Del Mar, Carmel Valley. And so I walked in this morning expecting to see accessories and whatnot. And I was surrounded by Christmas. You can imagine I was like, oh, that, did you see that shiny rabbit that just flew by?
Right.
I mean, it's amazing. So she is so gracious. Her store is open right now. You're going to see people walking around. I'm right near the front door, so it's quite a spectacle.
Yes.
But I said, this is just such a beautiful entry, first impression. And I'm so proud of my friend Maria. So we're having a blast. We actually even went up into the attic even. Because of Christmas, they have a lot of their stuff. I need to tuck myself in here. Because of Christmas, they have so much stuff on the floor that a lot of their accessories are like tucked away, right? Because they're not seasonal. So we've been having a blast.
We're having a great time.
Yes, and we're filming all of it. It'll be part of Vivian and RJ's video. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for your hospitality.
Oh, you're welcome.
And she even turned off her Christmas music in the store so that we don't get, copyright issues for YouTube. So that alone is really
store
sweet.
is yours, Rebecca. Anything for you.
I might just have to grab a few things and tiptoe my way out, Thanks, though.
Bye,
Love you.
Have fun.
She's got to get to work, but sweet. Bye, Maria.
Bye.
She's working on another house. Leave me a thumbs up or a heart or something if you guys would be interested in seeing us do another reveal like we did this last year. It's one of the most watched videos I've had all year. So it's a really great one. All right. So here we are in San Diego. The other project I'm working on is an actual design project. It's not one of the 3 Ks that I did or why I came back in June. It's a design project. It's a downtown high-rise condo, and we are going to install that project in January. So I've been working for the last, 5 or 6 months on this project, specifying everything, buying all the furniture, the fabrics, the window treatments, all this stuff. And Scott, my son, you guys know Scott. How many of you love Scott? He has been the project manager. So he's been the boots on the ground here in San Diego for me so that I could indeed do this project. So that is super fun. All right. How many have you been watching? By the way, I don't have my shoes on because my feet hurt. Look, these are my shoes and they hurt. Okay. So how many of you have been watching the 2023 Christmas videos? Great year, am I right? I love how my house turned out. And I got to tell you, the response from you guys has been phenomenal. It's been overwhelming. And it just, it's like food for the soul. So without any calories, which is nice. Anyway, thank you very much for watching them. But I do want to tell you, okay, this is important. This Thursday, today's Tuesday, in 2 days at 2:00 Central, same time as what we are right now, wherever you are living, we are going to download. We are going to post the all house tour where you see everything as it relates to the others. The entire house will be lit. The music will be playing. It's going to be absolutely glorious. And I know that my home tour video every year is the most watched video of the entire year. So I can't wait to show you guys that and how everything just looks so beautiful together. It's that sense of flow and repeating a matter and making it all come together. And I hope that these videos haven't just been entertaining for you, but that you've learned some really great tips and things that you can do in your own Christmas decorating, including what not to do, right? We did that 10 mistakes video of what not to do for Christmas. So tell me, has that been helpful? I hope so. I see lots of comments over here, and I'm assuming we've got people from all over the world, which we normally do. And I am excited to see you guys. From Auckland is Beverly. What's NZ?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Auckland. There you go. I love seeing you guys from all over the world. Virginia, Florida. Let's see. Virginia is Simply Blessed Designs. Luli is Florida. And let's see. Michigan. Whoa, it's going too fast. Can't get it. Poland, Canada, Israel, Germany, Georgia, and Pennsylvania, Chicago, Louisiana. Oh my God. Oh, when it just goes so fast. I love it. Someone from Tulsa. Hey, Christine. Denmark, Vietnam, the Philippines, and Mexico, and Puerto Rico, and Australia, and Miami, the UK. Okay, are you guys like Thailand, Malta? Are you as like blown away when you see that as I am? It blows my mind. I feel so blessed to have so many of you follow from all over the world. I hope that these Christmas decorating videos are helping you. We're going to get to your questions in just a second. I just had a few things I wanted to cover. Don't forget, this Thursday, home tour video. Be there, watch it the moment it comes out, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. All of that stuff really helps our videos, and it helps. What it does is it tells the algorithms within YouTube, hey, people like this video, so they serve it up more often, and then more people find us. And it's really fun for me to read people's comments. I have read so many comments of people who have said, I just found you, and I'm like binge watching your videos, and that means so much to me. So if you watching right now are one of those people, welcome to the Rebecca Robeson channel. And I hope you've checked out my new website. Speaking of Rebecca Robeson, oh my gosh, there's so much that's been going on. Yes, my new website is amazing. It's brand new, and it's all new branding, new colors, new photos, lots of stuff that you can do there. Okay, so that was pretty much, well, I'll tell you about Amber Marie in a minute. Has that not been amazing that you guys can buy the things that you see? Like, a lot of the stuff I see here in Maria's store, Amber Marie has as well. And she got a lot of other things. So I'm kind of getting an idea of what I want to do for my theme next year. There's a couple of things I really, really loved. All right, let's get to some questions. I've got Matthew here. Matthew's my videographer. He actually flew down from Bend, Oregon, and he's here to film these two projects I'm doing, and he's with me today. So Matthew, what do we got?
All right, so really hot question. It's been on a bunch of videos, and Letty Fett wants to know,
Letty Fett,
will you be moving to Nashville with Shara?
Oh, yeah. No. That's a really good question, though. Letty Fett?
Letty.
Letty Fett. Okay.
Letitia.
Oh, Letitia. Okay. No, I will not. I love my home in Tulsa, and, Shara and I are no longer in business together, so we don't have a reason to need to be in the same state. And I've got lots of air miles, so I will go visit my grandchildren as often as I can, just like I come out to San Diego too, But no, I'm going to be staying in Tulsa. Thanks for asking, though. A lot of people have asked that question.
Linda Dupuy.
Louder.
Linda Dupuy asks, hi, Rebecca. Love your Christmas 2023 videos. I'm a Design Series subscriber. Are these going to be in that platform?
Okay, you're asking if the Christmas videos are going to be on the Design Sessions platform. I think the one reason we would put them on there is because when you're a Design Sessions member, you get to watch our videos without any commercials. But at this point, we're kind of, now that I own the Design Sessions solely, it's not between Shara and myself, making some changes and kind of thinking through things. So to answer your question quickly, the actual YouTube videos, he's laughing at me. The actual YouTube videos will be on YouTube, but I did make an exclusive Design Sessions video this year just for Design Sessions members. It is part of the bundle. So if you haven't heard about this, so the Design Sessions are a monthly subscription thing. It's under $10 a month. Cheapest thing ever, best thing ever, best bang for your buck. And they also have like 17 exclusive Christmas decorating sessions on them. And in years past, people have come and they have just signed up just for the Christmas season. And then after Christmas, they unsubscribe. And I thought, rather than go through that little exercise, why don't we just make the Christmas part available almost as if you were buying a session, and not a session, a course, right? You buy a course and you have access to it forever because you own it, you bought it. So instead of it being a monthly subscription aspect, it is a one-time purchase, buy it once, own it for a lifetime. That is the bundle. And in the description of this, below in this thing, there is a link. I think it has like 2 Christmas trees on either side. Right below that is the link to that bundle. Check it out because it is a huge savings and you don't have to go through the hassle of subscribing and unsubscribing. You get what it is that you wanted. Also, for monthly subscribers to the design sessions, you guys have it as well. You own it as long as you're subscribed. Once you stop your subscription, you don't have access anymore. So I think it kind of it serves 2 purposes. Everyone's happy in the end. So thanks for asking.
Okay, Deanna Wirtz, did anyone get to the open house?
Deanna, yes. So we had the Amber Marie open house, and it was kind of crazy pants because a lot of you have left messages that Amber Marie is sold out of everything on their website. I'm very good news, happy to announce they have reordered a ton of stuff. So if you've been to the website and hoped to get something but you were unable to, go back and check it again. There's also a description below in the description box for that. Go back and check out their website because something that you wanted may be in now and you can access it. So for the open house, I was very concerned that if the website was sold out, we were going to sell out of everything in that store. There's still things there. However, no one counted exactly, but we think there was between 150 and 200 people that came. I met so many wonderful fans and followers and viewers, and people were so kind and gracious. It was really fun. Stayed outside and welcomed everyone in. We did the giveaway, and a woman there actually won the brass deer. So that was super cool. And I think they had really high sales. I don't know. I haven't asked them. I took off the next day. So I'm here for 10 days in San Diego. So yes, about 200 people, best count, came to the open house. And as far as we're all concerned, it was an incredibly successful night. I wish you guys all could have been there, but you can still enjoy the spoils of my relationship with Amber Marie & Co. By going to the website and see if there's something that you need for your house this year. Okay.
All right. B. Walker. RR
Hey,
made
B.
the statement she is not decorating upstairs this year. Who among us thinks she can refrain from that? No way, no how will she be able to hold herself back.
Oh, B. Walker, you think more highly of me than you ought. So I have actually gone back and forth of that a number of times because I'm actually doing an open house for a group of sorority sisters that live in the Oklahoma area. They are coming to my house. I don't know any of these women. I was just asked by a friend if I would host this, and I said yes. So I've thought about doing my upstairs because, my downstairs is small. It's a living room, family room, dining room, sunroom, kitchen. That's pretty much it. So I've thought about doing the upstairs, but when I think about it, it gives me hives because it's exhausting. It's so much work. And I'm going to be here until Thanksgiving. So no, B, this time I'm going to disappoint you. I am not going to do my upstairs. Not this year.
Okay, Jane Hillstrom has a practical question. For
Okay,
Christmas
Jane.
decorating, do you use warm or bright lights in your home?
That's a really good question, Jane. I don't know. I hope you guys can hear Matthew. She wants to know if I use warm or bright, meaning the whiter, brighter. Here's the issue. Gosh, I said while I was decorating, I was talking to Sarah. You guys know Sarah, my friend. It's like, if these manufacturers could all just get on the same page and make one color, because, you get these twinkle lights and they're in this color, and then you buy a tree and it's in this color, and one of them looks green and the other one looks bluish white and the other one looks super amber yellow. I mean, it's annoying. Okay, I told you this is live. Here's what I do. I try, let me give you an example. On my staircase, since we filmed my staircase, wasn't that beautiful, by the way, those mirrors? Love that. The lights that went up naturally in the garland were mini lights, and they have a real yellow tone to them. Then I added a string of fairy lights, and that brought in almost a pinkish tone. And then I brought in that tree in the corner. Well, the tree in the corner, the lights in that looked green. Like, you know what I'm talking about? If you've already decorated this year, you've probably experienced this yourself. These lights come off as like a yellowish green color. And it was like, I felt like there was such a train wreck of different color lights. So here's what I did to fix it. If you don't get anything out of this live today other than this, get this. Whatever color was missing from that tree or the tree on my my credenza, I added. So I added some yellow mini lights and I added some clear fairy lights. So if there's 3 different colors of lights on that one banister, all of my things now down there have all 3 of those colors. That's the only way I could bring that sense of, it all goes together. So try that in your home if you're having a problem with this decoration is this color and this one's this color. You know what I say color? You guys know these aren't green lights. They're not red light. They're just, it's a white that leans toward a certain shade. So I find that if you add additional lights, and by the way, adding lights, one of the best, smartest things. I have added lights to my staircase since we filmed it. If you thought it was pretty when you saw it in the video, you should see it now. It is beautiful. It is just absolutely breathtaking. All right, I want to check on here and see how many people do we have watching right now. 1,433, and we have 297 thumbs up. We need to change that. Those thumbs up need to get up to 500, all right? I don't think that's asking too much. Go to your computer screen or on your phone and find that thumb and push that thumb thing, please. Just as a little Christmas present. Just saying, because I love it. Let's see. I'm watching. Nothing's happening. Hello, is anybody up? 414. Okay, we're getting somewhere. All right, get up off the couch and go over to your computer screen and hit that thumbs button. All right, you guys. Oh, 541. Well, that happened quick. That's impressive. Whoa, we were okay. I'm sorry, I miscalculated. 500 is not my goal. We need to go. I am moving the goalpost. The goalpost is moving. By the way, have you guys noticed I've lost weight? I just thought I'd bring that up. Here, let me put my shoes on. All right, let's get the next question.
All right, Suzanne Hatton.
668.
Hi, Rebecca. Did you know that Donner and Blitzen are German words for thunder and lightning?
Really? I
Isn't
didn't know that.
Great? Here's the question.
Donner and Blitzen are German for thunder and lightning.
Mm-hmm. How do you
Wow.
carry your theme to your front door porch area?
Oh, well, gosh, I haven't yet this year. I probably should because I have these people coming over. Pressure. I would put, some reindeer out there, do a wreath or do a garland over the door. I mean, there's every way you can decorate outside. You could, whatever your theme is, you can bring it in, whether it's your colors or some sort of a, like when I did the musical theme that one year, I could have put an instrument like 76 trombones led the big parade. I could have stuck one of those in my thing. I could have had nutcrackers out there that were playing the drums, right? There's ways that you can add outdoor safe decorations and add to your theme. Look, I have my shoes on.
Suzanne asks, when adding lights to the tree, do you start at the top or start at the bottom?
Gosh, Suzanne, here's the thing. I haven't lit a tree from top to bottom in years because, in the last, 5-10 years, everything is pre-lit. So when I add lights, I usually add them down the center, or I'm adding mini lights in order to add the spinners. What do you guys think of those spinners this year that you can get the USB? Okay, this is what you need to know about the USB spinners. Oh, we're at 766. I love you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of that because that's impressive. Got it. for all time and eternity. All right. What was I talking about?
Spinners.
Spinners. Okay. For spinners,
Lighting from top to bottom.
I'm going to get to the lighting from top to bottom. But for the spinners, I have found that the USB spinners are loud. They make a lot of noise. And if you have a lot of spinners on your tree, it literally sounds like a bee, a hive of bees is chasing you. The way I'm going to fix that is put a speaker in the center of the tree and have Christmas music playing when I have my open house. But that's something you need to know before you go there. Oh my, someone's calling me. I meant to have my do not disturb on. Let me do that real quick. That's how fancy I am. I know how to do that now. Okay. So now, as far as lighting from top to bottom, if you're lighting this way, it's really hard to guess where the center is, right? Because of the circumference changes. Is that the right word? The surface changes as you go down. So let's say if you cut your tree in the center and you say, okay, I'm going to put 100 this direction and 100 this direction, you're going to be off because the bottom 100 is not going to go anywhere near as far as the top 100 because it's smaller. I try to evenly disperse my decoration or my lights. By running it down the center, you don't have to worry about the cone shape. Does that make sense? So you can say if you have 200 lights, you can find the center point, put it in the center of the trunk, go up and go down, and it will be evenly lit. That's the best way I can say it. And as far as if you're just going to light a tree from top to bottom, I don't think it really matters, except you got to make sure that the plug-in part is at the bottom. Okay?
Okay, I love this. Mary Morales. Hi, you need to do a video on all your clothes on your Christmas reveals. You always dress so classy.
Thank you,
I think that'd be a super
Mary.
fun video for us to do.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Shopping? Who doesn't
Thank
love
you.
that?
Okay, so what happened this year is I bought all new clothes for my reveal videos, and I'm so glad that you liked them, my Christmas videos. All of those clothes, almost all of them, are from Saks Fifth Avenue online. I shopped online, and I had lost so much weight that I needed new clothes. All my pants weren't fitting. My blouses were just like all over. So I was able to get extra small, which I haven't been an extra small since I think on my way up from baby to medium and then, chunky after that, after having kids. It took me a long time to get that weight up. But some of you are going to say I'm too skinny. And you can say whatever you want because it's a comment and those count. And I love you for it. Oh, we're at 834. Good Lord. That's almost 50% of the viewers. You guys, thank you so much. Anyway, having lost weight, it really made me feel good. As you get older, you think about all this kind of stuff. And I'm not losing any more weight, but I am down to the point where I can wear just about anything. I just need clothes that fit. So I'm glad you liked what I chose. Oh, and the blouse I'm wearing and the pants I'm wearing for the all house tour. It's my favorite. So check in for that if nothing else. Okay.
I am cutting through.
There are so many comments, you guys. Thank you so much. This is just phenomenal. It means a lot. We need to get, any thoughts on multicolored lights? Can they be made to look classy or just whimsical? That's a really good question. I probably should do that one year and try to make it look classy. I think it can be. I just think that's a challenge. To me, colored lights just always look more, not cheesy, but just more fun and playful, which I don't necessarily think is classy necessarily. I don't hate them. I like them. In fact, one of the trees that I really liked this year at Amber Marie that they did was a very, very nostalgic tree. And it had all these nostalgic ornaments on it and tinsel. So in that case, colored lights are great. So that's what I would say. For the most part, I do go with white. Someday I'll do the colors. Oh, I have my theme picked for next year. Do you want to know what it is? Not telling. You're going to have to come back for that. I know, it's such a tease. 898, you guys. Could we actually even hit 1,000 thumbs up? It's at 900. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That just like makes my day. My feet don't even hurt anymore. That's what I'm saying. Okay, what you got?
Our 252 Life says, "Howdy, Rebecca. Any thoughts on multicolored lights? I haven't used them in years."
Well, that's what I just answered.
I'm sorry. I was reading.
He wasn't paying attention. How manly of you.
Ooh, that's not nice.
Said that's not nice. He's right. It's a joke. I was only kidding. But we should both be laughing, right? Okay. 993. Oh my God. That's crazy.
I have to
That is like
refresh.
999. Oh, I gotta get a screenshot of this. Thank you. I feel loved. 1,014. I gotta get another screenshot. Oh my gosh. I'm sure there's analytics somewhere that will tell me this stuff, but nothing like doing it live. Look at all those hearts. That's so sweet. Happy dance. Exactly. Last year I bought spinners. It doesn't work. Where do you live, Margaret? If you live in the UK, you have to, there are some tricks. Because they don't, yeah. And if they don't work because you have LED. So here's, okay. If you have a new tree and your lights are LED, your spinners will not work unless you're using the new spinners that are out now. The new spinners are the USB. If you want to use the older spinners, which is probably what you bought last year, you need to run a string of mini lights down your tree, and you have to bring those out to the tips because you want a spinner to be at the tip of the tree, not deep in, because it won't spin. Got to bring that light out. Once you use the mini lights, then you can take the little light bulb out and stick the motor in, and that's how you do it. There are ways to do it in the UK. It's a longer story than I can explain here, but if there's a big desire for it, I could probably do a quick video for YouTube for you guys. Okay.
Leanne Abella Gretsch, what is your favorite color for Christmas decoration? I haven't used red for ages.
You know, I'm not sure I have a favorite. White, I love white trees. Last year on Instagram, a lot of people sent me photos of their trees, which, by the way, you guys, send us your photos of your Christmas tree to hello@RebeccaRobeson.com because we want to post them on our Instagram. But last year we did that. And I know Anastasia, she probably is going to get mad at me because I'm probably saying this wrong, but send it there. At least we'll get it somewhere, okay? Every time I would look at people's trees, they were beautiful. And I'm so proud of you guys for learning how to decorate and doing this in your homes and making your homes so beautiful. But when I would slide over to another page, swiping, it's not like I'm on Grinder or something, but you swipe, I would see a white tree, and without exception, I would go, oh, that's beautiful. The white trees took my breath away, which is one of the reasons why I went back to white this year. I've been trying to get organic. Okay, ever since we've been Ken woven, I'm trying to stay young and do this with my daughter, who's very hip and she knows all the trends, and white has been the trend for so long. And organic and earthy, and what's the name of that? Alpine, garland and everything. I have tried to go that direction, but you know what? That is not me. That's not the true me. It's not probably what brought you to watch my videos in the first place. I haven't been my authentic self in that regard. So that's why this year I just went, you know what? Forget the grapevine wreath. No, I do like grapevine. But I got to get back to what it is about me that brought you to me in the first place and what I love. And the truth is I love glamorous and yummy and take your breath away kind of decorating for Christmas, because it's the one time of the year. I'm not going to live like that. I'm not going to live in a glam house all the time, but just for the holidays, I think it's really special. What do you guys think? What you got?
We have a couple of questions that relate to how would you suggest to bring in your keepsake type ornaments, things your children have made, or possibly things that were handed down from a previous generation? The concern is that they feel that it would clash if they went too heavily into a a themed tree?
Well, I think it's a matter of personal taste. If you really, I mean, obviously, and I know that there are, especially when my kids were little, having the things that they made, if these are things they made, like their handprint on, you know, stuff back then, they're not like they are today. They actually sell little kits and they're really adorable. But there's a lot of stuff that just has such sentimental value and memories, and which is what Christmas should be. It's what Christmas is all about. So I say use them. However, you may want to have a second tree. You may want to have one in your living room, let's say, that is more to your liking of a theme. But you might want to have one in your family room or your kitchen or in a powder room or a bedroom where you can add all the kids' stuff. And even like nostalgic kind of ornaments that have been passed down to you. But I still think you can add those things. Do you guys remember the year I did the cobalt blue and white tree? That year I took my grandmother's silver hairbrush and silver comb. You know what I'm talking about? They're like very antique-y. And I tied that into the tree. I had pictures on chalkboard, chalkboard things, pictures, black and whites of my kids and my family at special moments. There's ways you can tie those things in and still stay within your theme. And in those things, I mean, do you think a silver hairbrush was part of my theme? No. But the color looked good. It brought back memories to me as I would sit there and look at it. It was great for my kids to see and just to remember all the different things that we've been through over the years, right? So I think you can do it. You may just want to do two separate trees if you're trying to do something super classy and then something super nostalgic. Okay.
Okay, Azeret Ortiz asks, could you tell us what size ornaments?
Wait, Matthew, sorry. We just hit over 2,000 people watching. We have 1,118 likes. I don't think I've ever done a live where there was 2,000 people watching at the live. That's amazing. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, back to you.
Okay, Azeret Ortiz wants to know, could you tell us what size ornaments are the best for an average size tree?
You know what? I don't know how they come in millimeters. Like, there's the 8 millimeter, the 5 millimeter. I don't know what's what. Let's see. I'm not at a centimeter.
Millimeter would be like that.
Oh, it'd be tiny. I would say personally, and this is something I'm going to look for at market this year, what I felt like I was missing, everything was kind of like this size that I saw. And they usually make a round, they make a pointed like that, like a thing, and then they make like an onion. Does that make sense? 3 different shapes in a finish, but they're all kind of the same medium size. I like to have big balls in the bottom. This year I put some in the top too. But I like the variation of shapes. So what I'm going to look for and be more cognizant of this next year is I'm going to get a lot of the small balls. I like balls that are like this big around. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, like that. There you go. That big. This big. Oh, okay. That size. And then the ones that are little tiny that you can just like hang on a little thing, and this little tiny, it looks like it's sort of this like little raindrop falling and you don't even see where it's attached. I love that look. So I'm going to try to do variation of size. So when you ask what's the best size for a medium tree, I guess medium sized ball. I mean, yeah, you don't want to do a whole tree in tiny things and you don't want to do a whole tree in big ones. So, okay. Did I answer that? I hope so.
I think so. Alley Blue 360 and a
Hey,
few
Alley
others are wondering, on a low budget or in a rental, do you have any tips on how to make things pop on a budget?
Well, make things pop is one thing. I mean, that's a matter of color and shine, I think. If what you're looking for is pop,
the question is how do you make it look nicer without
spending the money? Okay. This is a design sessions principle, and the people who are members of the design sessions know this because they're members. I'm reluctant to give this away because Design Sessions members are actually paying for the service to know these things. I will tell you this. Decorating for Christmas is something that evolves over time. You can, I've read people's comments. They say, well, of course your house is beautiful. You're rich. Well, that's a matter of perspective. I don't see myself as rich because I've worked for rich people and I am not them. But to other people, I am. But what I am is I'm very fastidious about how I put my decorations away every year. This year, for the first time in January, we are going to have an organization, how to organize and put everything away after Christmas video that's coming out in January. Do you know how hard that is to do? In order to make a video, the reason I decorate in September so that you can have them in November is it takes time. I have to make the content, and then after I make it, I got to send it off to be edited. After it's edited, it goes through a whole process of the thumbs and the all the stuff. It's a thing. You can't do. If I was going to make a video on how to take down your Christmas decorations, I'd have to take my Christmas decorations down in December, like before Christmas. I'm not doing that. As much as I love you, I'm not doing that. But last year, I filmed the whole takedown of all of my decorations and how I store things. And that is what we saved it. We didn't post it. That's what we're going to post. So we'll have it out right when you need it. Here's why I brought that up. So much of what you do is about how you store what you have purchased. Take care of your things, whether it's your ribbons, your balls, your lights, all of those things. If you do it well, that stuff will last you for years. That means every year when Christmas is about to come out, you can add a few things to your decorations. Something that you've seen, something that you do see and you fall in love with, and it'll make it feel fresh and new. But add it to what you already have. What you don't want to do is do a complete change of theme. First off, if you do a complete change of theme and there's nothing on that tree that reminds anybody in your family of Christmas's past, your family will probably be mad at you because they're used to what they're used to. But if you slowly over time add to what you have, your family you will have the joy of this looking fresh and new and special, but you won't have the shock of it being like out of left field. Like, how did you come up with a purple theme this year, right? I know people have their traditions and they're really important to them. So the best way, and then there's always, there's a lot of YouTubers who do videos on, going to the dollar store and buying stuff. I don't do that because it's $1. So I think is it okay for me to say it's cheap? It's cheap and it's not going to last you and it looks cheap. So I don't do that. I buy certain things. Now, today I can spend more money on an item than I could 25 years ago, earlier as a younger mom. But each year I would add to it. You guys see my acrylic angel. So many of you have asked about that and want that thing. It's not out there anymore. It's not available. But do you know why I can bring it out every single year? Because I pack it so well that it will last. And I guess that's the important. Should I get off my soapbox? Have I been preaching too long? Okay.
Mr. Mule wanted to know
Hello,
what the
Mr.
weather
Mule.
is like in Tulsa, and specifically, does it snow?
What the weather's like when?
I'm sorry, over Christmas.
Oh, because the weather changes all the time in Tulsa. Pick a day. At Christmas time, it typically does not snow. Now, last year, when Scott and Rick got there, they came out and I think it had snowed the week before Christmas, but it was all gone by Christmas Day. We typically get, if we're going to get snow, and it's not a lot, we typically get it in like later January, early February. I love snow, so I wish it would snow on Christmas, but since I've been there, it has not.
Okay, Michelle G., it's her birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. Everyone, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Michelle G. Happy birthday to you. That's great. Happy birthday, girl.
Okay, sorry, editing through.
Matthews going through.
A couple of people.
Hey, here's someone from Nairobi, Kenya. Hey, Lily.
couple of people want to know what you call your haircut.
Right now, a hot mess. I called this yesterday.
They love it.
Oh, I've had such a hard time. Okay, so some of you know that I was, a lot of you know that I was in San Diego in July and August of last year. Now, I get my hair done every 2 weeks. Why? Because my hair is, here's a little fun fact that most of you don't know. My hair color now is 100% silver. No color to it. It's all silver. So in a 2-week period of time, my hair grows fast. I get, my roots show. That's why I get it colored and cut every 2 weeks. But when I was in San Diego, I was there 6 weeks. So what happens after 2 weeks? This thing starts to grow out. Where is it? Over here. It starts to grow out and you get this white thing. At 4 weeks, I was dying. I could not take it any longer. And my hair was like growing over my ears. It was awful. So I stopped off and got box dye. And my son Scott dyed my hair for me. He dyed my roots. And he ruined my hair. I'm not kidding. I lost all of my highlights were gone. Do you see how I have all these flyaway hairs here? I don't know if you can see in the camera, but I have like all these short hairs. You know what that is? That is broken hair. Scott ruined my hair. So I have had the hardest time with my hair since August of this last year. But at least I didn't have any white, skunk lines down my head. Anyway, I think they call this a pixie cut. That's all I heard. And I, quite frankly, don't like that name. Like, who wants to be a pixie?
Emma D. Her question is, what are the best ornaments for spinners? Mine are always too heavy.
Oh, that's a good question, Emma D. Spinner ornaments. So here's the thing. They can't be too heavy because they won't spin. And they can't just be a plain smooth ball because they'll spin and you won't know they're spinning. So I've got some experience on this. If you saw my Christmas tree video this year, you saw that amazing little chandelier. It's blown glass. I mean, gosh, if you can pick one of those up, wow, that's amazing. That was a gift from a fan from the UK. But is it Danny Price? Is that who sent that? I forget. If you're watching, Danny, let me know if that was you. So that chandelier is gorgeous, okay? The best spinner balls, in my opinion, the one that really shows up, are the ones that look like disco balls. They have the little tiny mirrors all glued on. And I swear, wow, someone just sent me $10. How sweet of you. That's so nice. I don't know how that works, but thank you. That's very nice. Merry Christmas. All that to say, when you have the mirrored balls, it picks up the light over and over and over and over and over again. Those are my favorites. Now, Amber Marie did not get any this year. They did. They got ones that are like this big. I mean, they're like the kind you put on the floor, right? That's not going to go on a spinner. So I said this next year, I'm going to buy a bunch of those mirrored disco ball types. I'll get them in all the different sizes because I don't care. I have all kinds of ornaments and some of them are just so beautiful, but the spinning aspect doesn't really show up as much as I wish it would. So that's my favorite.
People are already emailing on their Christmas pictures. So thank you all for that.
You guys are already sending your Christmas pictures. Wow, we're at 2,272 people watching concurrently. There's probably been 5,000 people that have watched, but actually on right now. And 1,323 have given this a thumbs up. Oh, thank you so much. All right, what do we got?
Larry G wants to know if it's possible to reuse ribbon. It's so expensive.
Oh my God, Larry G, come on. You've got to watch that video in January. Promise me. Alexa, remind Larry G to watch Rebecca's organization video first week in January.
Oh, and I've got...
How many of you had your Alexa go off? Once I found out that was possible, I thought that was hilarious.
Okay.
Set yourself a reminder.
Isabella is who sent us the $10.
Wait, did I answer? I know, but did I answer Larry's question?
I'm sorry.
Larry.
How do you save it if you wanted to?
Okay. You undo your bows and you wrap them, every single ribbon. Now, that's a pain in the rear, but I'll tell you how I do it. When I take all my stuff down, I take all my bows off my trees. I even keep the bows on the packages. I reuse them. I have ribbons I've had for 13 years or more. Take them all off. I stick them in a big black plastic garbage bag. Not kidding. And when I'm watching television at night, I take them out because it's mindless work. You can watch The Golden Bachelor. By the way, isn't that so good? Did you see the Women Tell All? Scott and I watched it together. We cried. You've got to have a son that you can watch The Golden Bachelor with and cry. Okay? Put that on your list, bucket list. Anyway, you go through the bag and you just undo the wires and you just take it and you straighten it out and you roll them up. And then I just use either tape, like blue tape. It's not very pretty, but it works. Hi there. Merry Christmas. And I just wrap it up and I keep them in bands. And I keep all my blue ribbon together, my purple ribbon, my green, my red, my gold, my silver, my clear, my black, my jute ribbons together. If you don't have that many ribbons because you're not as old as I am, number one, be happy about that. But if you do, then you can separate. If you don't have that many, just put them in one container. Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
Isabella
really,
sent
really.
us that super chat. And
That's
it
a super
says,
chat.
Rebecca, I've now made my husband a fan of yours too.
Oh.
He tells me that if Rebecca says it, that's how it should be. I'm happy because I love your ideas.
Oh, I hope you guys heard that. Can I see some thumbs or some hearts if you heard that? Because that was worth repeating. That was really sweet. That is so sweet. And I don't know what the super chat is. That what it's called?
Mhm.
I don't know what that is.
So I believe you can donate.
Louder.
I believe you can donate a nominal amount, and then you get a highlighted question or statement.
Oh, so that's how people get their thing to show up more.
Yes.
Huh. So what's the best color for doing rose gold? Copper on a white tree. Actually, it looks good on green too.
Just a Mom wanted to know how old you are. She's 32.
You want to know how old I am? Oh. It's this very sad thing, but I have never been one to hide that sort of thing. Just promise me if I tell you, you won't mark me off your list and say she is completely not relevant anymore. She's just plain old. I am 65. I know, right? And you can tell in my skin. Yeah. Oh, well.
Okay. Angela let us know that everyone can hear me just fine.
Oh, good. Angela let us know. And there's lots of hearts too.
Great.
Belgium, Brussels. Wow.
Tabitha T
Made
wants to
that.
know if you've ever included a Christmas village, and I feel like I should know that, but I don't.
You know what? I never got into like the is it Department 56? Is that what it's called? The villages.
Yeah.
I love them. I have done them back in the day before I was even a designer. I don't even think I had children yet. When I would decorate people's homes for Christmas, I would, create these massive villages with the train that goes under the mountains, and that was so much fun. At the time when all that stuff was super popular, I had no money. So to get a piece of Department 56, each piece is, it would be equivalent to $150 today or $200. It wasn't that much then, but so I never developed that. So I don't have any of it. If Department 56 wants to sponsor me to show their stuff in one of my videos, I would certainly be open to that. That's for sure. Oh my God. There's 1,500 likes, Matthew.
It's fantastic.
Matthew, they like me.
These
They
questions are
really
coming in so
like
fast,
me.
I'm having trouble reading them.
I know. Let's see. I have a Christmas train set. Oh, there we go. And she says, it's pretty small though. Love the store. Isn't it great? What does your front porch look like? Crap. I haven't done anything to it yet. Guess what I am going to do though? So I've had all of my outdoor lights already installed in my house outside, not turned on yet because I don't want to be the total crazy person in the neighborhood. But how many have you seen the way that they wrap? Now, I don't know if they do this everywhere, but in Tulsa, it's becoming more of a thing where they wrap your Christmas tree, your outdoor tree really tight, and the little tiny lights all the way up and all the branches, it's very expensive to do. That's why I haven't done it. And so you usually see it in like really, really beautiful homes, right? Each year I see more and more people doing this in their home. So this year I reached out to somebody, and I think they're going to kind of collaborate with me, and I can tell you what the name of the company is. I'll tell you when we do it. But yeah, I'm going to have one of those trees. And guess what color I chose? You're not going to believe it. It's so shocking. You're not even going to believe it. Hot pink. I know, on a brick house. I'm just hoping at night you won't see that it's brick. But all white lights that line the cool roof line, and then this like statuesque tree with all the branches and all in hot pink. Oh, I don't know. It's completely different. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a cool idea? I'll film it and we'll put it up for you guys to see. We have so many great videos coming your way, including RJ and Vivian's place, which is what I'm supposed to be working on right now, which I'm going to get back to here in a second. And the other project here, this downtown condo. Let me just tell you, this condo is on the top floor of the tallest building in San Diego. And I think it's 1,700 square feet, which is big for a condo. She has views from 3 different sides. It's where we watched the 4th of July last year. So I can't wait to show you that. We'll have a reveal video of that probably coming out in like February. And lots of really great stuff coming up. Are we winding down, huh? Because it's been a while. Yeah, coming up to an hour. I don't want to talk your ear off, but I'm just, gosh, I have to take a screenshot of this. You guys are just blowing my mind. Wow. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm glad you joined me. Hey, will you keep an eye on my stuff? I don't have any shoes on, but you want to come with me and see? I'm going to take you for a walk. Okay, keep watching. So this is a tree that I think is gorgeous. And it reminds me a little bit of my tree. Not my tree, but the colors. It's a lot more gold than mine is, but I think that's beautiful. Then over here, this one is actually more the colors of what I did on my tree this year. And isn't that pretty? And then I'll show you the one that I really think is so cool. Even though I told you I love white trees even more than I like green trees, this one, it's just super cool. It's got like vintage binoculars. It has a pocket watch. Whoa. It's a good thing I didn't have my heels on. I'm just taking over the commando here. But look at this. So this has like this lantern that has a light inside of it. And she has like birds. Look at that bird. But look at this. This is like a little telescope. Look at this. A little binoculars. I actually have binoculars like this that I've decorated my bookcases with over the years. Isn't that so cute? And look at this. A pocket watch. Like, it's just so fun. Look at this with the deer head. I just think that is beautiful. And she's used the magnolia leaves like I did this year. But yeah. So anyway, super fun. It's such a beautiful store. I mean, she's just got all kinds of great stuff. All right. Is anyone still watching? Oh my gosh. We only almost have 2,500 people. Look at the big Mary and Joseph. Oh, and baby Jesus. So fun. And these are the girls who work here. Yeah. And then let's see. We've got so many great things. Look at these trees that sit on the table as a place setting. And they like sparkle. So there's all kinds of beautiful stuff everywhere. Oh, look at this. I'm just remembering all the really cool things. So this one is like sort of like Montana, but look at this string of lights. It has It's a ski lift. Oh, how do I do that? Here we go. Ski lift. Look at that. I'm sorry. I'm having to do this complete opposite of what you think. So there's skis, sleds, all this amazing stuff. Okay. All right. Enough of that. Well, guys, this has been fun. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Honestly, yeah, a lot goes into it. And there's nothing that makes a person like me who makes YouTube videos more happy than to know that what I did is being well received and loved, and that you're learning something, and that you're just, you love the videos and you got some great ideas. That's what makes me happy. Come here, Matthew. So we're going to close out. This is Matthew Moran.
Hello, everyone.
Isn't he cute? He could be my son. He's a fisherman. So you'll see a picture of Matthew. We have an about section on our new website with each of the employees who work for me. And there's one about Matthew. Now, it's just a little picture, but you've got to see. Pull up the fish picture. Quick. You've got to see what Matthew does. He's from Bend, Oregon. He's quite the mountain man. And we're going to have like little bios this next year when we get to it. We got to get through Christmas. Look at all you guys. You're so sweet. Jennifer Hall, thank you for sharing. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you, guys. I've inspired you. Thank you. Jackie, I can't get my tree together. It's new and not going well. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep watching my videos. I've got over 100 on there on YouTube. Or join the design sessions and really learn. Yeah. Gets his act together. Gonna reel it in, Matthew. He's a videographer. That's why he's here. And he was my videographer here in San Diego for years. And then he moved to Bend. So now he's already flown out to Tulsa once. He's coming again next week. And, well, that one. But I like the one where you're like underwater.
Underwater? I can't find that.
Let's see here. Oh, someone's contacting you. Oh, that's Josh. You better call him.
Okay.
There we go. I'll hold that down. See? Oh, it's a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. Isn't that cute? Okay, that's it. That's Matthew. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Matthew. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Just know that I love you. Be there on Thursday at 2:00 Central for the best video of the year. All right, you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.